千里之行，始于足下。A journey of 1,000 miles begins beneath the feet. We now gather in the Tao to travel the journey together. Welcome to Tao Talks with Derek Lin, where we take a deep dive into the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. I would like to invite you to center your thoughts and direct your attention to this moment in time, to the here and now, to be fully present and mindfully aware as we all ready ourselves for this sacred process in the Tao with one another. I know that for many of us, we already do think that the eternal self is infinite in nature, doesn't come as a surprise. I also know that there will be some of us who just aren't sure and, maybe agnostic about that, don't know. The question that I have is, suppose one day you contemplate this question, you've done your thinking and your research, and what if you come to this conclusion that it is indeed the true reality of existence? I want to ask you this what if question. Suppose you come to this conclusion and it is true about your most basic, most essential nature. It is infinite. How would the realization change you? Let's jump forward in time to that hypothetical future when that realization is upon you. The infinite you. Number one, on how the realization can change you. Usually, the very first thing that happens is an altered perception of the timeless. Time. You see the oneness of the past, present, and future. You glimpse your place in the universe and in eternity. You are no longer constrained to view a single lifetime bracketed by the unknown before and after. What happened before you were born? I don't know. What happens after? Not sure. With this realization, the temporal connectedness, you feel a greater appreciation of time itself. You can then use that appreciation, that mindset, to approach everything with more patience and more attachment. Second realization has to do with the soul or spiritual rebirth. You are inspired to explore further. Like, hey, I want to learn more. You wish to better understand spirituality in the totality of existence. How does it work? I know right now, as you're listening to these words, some of you can already feel what I'm talking about. Your mind is like, fascinating. Tell me more. This realization does not necessarily make one more religious. It can, but not always. it definitely does raise one's spirituality in the sense that material concerns no longer have the same overriding power on you. You're able to then put things into perspective. You gain a sense of proportion on what is truly important. In other words, you become a better seeker. You learn to ask better questions as you explore your own spiritual self deeper and more fully. And how does this change you in terms of life? You naturally move away from petty motivations toward greater alignment with a higher purpose. So we're talking about meaning and purpose now, because your expanded perception gives you a different view on life where nothing has changed, but somehow everything is different. The realization either affirms what you already know about your life's purpose, or it helps you clarify your thinking on your mission in this lifetime. Either way, you are no longer cast adrift. You can take intentional steps toward either the fulfillment or discovery of your sacred quest. We cannot talk about life without talking about death. With death, there's clarity and understanding. There is no more fear for death. There's just no need for that. The end of this body is one of the many transitions for your eternal essence. There is a profound spiritual relief from the pressures of fear. You regain your peace of mind. You attain the liberation of the spirit. You live more fully and authentically. In other words, you really live for yourself and not for the expectations of others. So when you think about the Tao of infinity, think about the infinite you. Our meeting has come to an end, but the journey continues on. Until next time, may the Tao fill you with peace and happiness.